object moved from the one position to another position is called as distance. So what we said, the distance travelled by the object from the one position to another position is called as distance. So this is the distance now, right? Or else the path length. The object which was first here and now it travels or else moves or it takes the distance and start to move from here to here. Yes, you modlu maneli iddira, then again you want to come to college. Yes, idu nimdu home and this is the college. So from here to here you change your position. ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ position ಅನ್ನು change ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. From one position to another position you are traveling and that is nothing but the distance you carry. So ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ರೀ? Maybe 8 meter, yes, or else 5 meter, whatever the example you take. Yes, this is the distance or else the path length that we discussed in the previous class. Yes, so today we will take the next concept, that is the displacement. Yes, so ಈಗ displacement ಅನ್ನು discussion ಮಾಡೋಣ. Then what do you mean by the displacement? Displacement is nothing but the, it is different from the distance. How? Yes, see, this is displacement and it is also distance. Both are somewhat same but minor difference is there. Yes, ಎರಡು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ same ನೇ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ but there is a somewhat difference between the distance and the displacement. Then what is that? See, we know that distance is a scalar quantity. Yes, we know. But this displacement is not scalar quantity. Yes, see, I told you that physical quantities nalli two types ಇದೆ. One scalar and one is the vector. So one is the scalar quantity and second one is the vector quantity. Yes, so scalar quantities ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ? The quantity which having only magnitude. Yes, so ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನೆ ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ, the quantity which is having the magnitude but not direction is called as scalar quantity. Yes, so ಅದೇನ್ರಿ? Distance. But when you come to the displacement, it is not a scalar quantity. Yes, so we will discuss now how it is different from this distance. Yes, so what is this displacement then? The displacement of an object is defined as, so now ಏನಂತ define ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? The change in position of the object in a particular direction is called as displacement. Yes, see, distance ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ? Just you changed your position. Yes, see, object ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ತನ್ನ position ಅನ್ನು change ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಗೆ. ಬಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. See, ನೀವೀಗ just consider here your home is there, so your college is here. Yes, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ college ಇದೆ and ಇಲ್ಲಿ from here one route will go, first route. Yes, and from you will come here and again you will go to here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ friend ಮನೆ ಇದೆ, so friend home. So what you will do? First directly you will go to the college. Yes, this is the distance. ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ. That is the one case. But in another case ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ? First ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ friend ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ, then you will pick up your friend and you both will go to the college. So ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ, then again you will go to the college. Yes or no? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹೀಗೂ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಹೀಗೆ ಬಂದು ಹೀಗೂ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು. Yes, but displacement ನಲ್ಲಿ you have have to consider the particular direction. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ home ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ college ಇದೆ. So you have to move like this. One particular direction ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದು displacement. Yes, so ಹೀಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ displacement, because we are considering the particular direction. ಈ particular direction ಅನ್ನು consider ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. Yes, here we are not considering. Yes, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ನೀವು ಹೀಗೇನು ಹೋಗಬಹುದು ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಯೂ, ಅಥವಾ ಹೀಗೆ ಬಂದು ಹೀಗೇನು ಹೋಗಬಹುದು. Yes, so you can take the one more way. ಹೀಗೂ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು, ಹಿಂಗೂ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು. Yes, so ಈ ರೂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಹೋಗಬಹುದು. Yes, so from ಅಕ್ಲಿಯಿಂದ ಬೆಳಗಾಂ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ? ವಯಾ ಚಿಕ್ಕೋಡಿಯಿಂದ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ ವಯಾ ರಾಯಬಾಗ್, ಚಿಕ್ಕೋಡಿ, then ಬೆಳಗಾಂ. Like this also you can go. Yes, but that is your choice. ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಮ್ಮ choice. Yes, see here we are considering the particular direction. Yes, see ಇಲ್ಲಿ particular ಆಗಿ direction ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ಹೀಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ forward, ಅಂದ್ರೆ direct straight ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಕಾಲೇಜ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. That is displacement. Yes, but ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ, then after that you are going to the college. No particular direction. Yes, you are choosing. Yes, your way. That's why this is distance and this is the displacement. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ displacement ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು particular direction ಅನ್ನು consider ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. That is only the displacement. Yes, distance ನಲ್ಲಿ no direction. Displacement ನಲ್ಲಿ there is a direction. Yes, so the displacement of an object is defined as the change in position of the object in a particular direction. This is important here. Understood? The displacement is nothing but the change in the position of the object in a particular direction is called as displacement. Understood? So now let us move. Then it is a vector quantity. What I told you, mainly the physical quantities are of the two types. Physical quantities ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? Two types. First one is scalar and second one is the vector. Yes, so distance ಏನಿದೆ? Distance is a scalar quantity. Yes, but this displacement is a vector quantity. So what do you mean by vector quantity then? See here, just you have to take vector quantity means it is having both magnitude and direction. Those quantities are called as a vector quantity. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿಗಳು ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಹೊಂದಿವೆ and also the direction. I told you here particular direction we are considering. Yes, direction ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ forward or backward, upward or downward. Yes, ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಹಿಂದೆ ಬರಬಹುದು, or ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಬಹುದು. Yes, forward, backward or else upward or else downward. That is the direction you have to consider here, right? Then the magnitude of the displacement is the shortest distance between the initial position and the final position of the object. So what we are considering now? Magnitude of the displacement. This quantity is having magnitude. So magnitude ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ? Displacement to ಅದು shortest distance ಅನ್ನ cover ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ in between initial position and also between the final position. So students, what I told you, here we have to consider the magnitude. Then how to consider? Just write here the initial position. So initial position means your home. So initial position you can take it as x1 and final position. Final position means you last ಎಲ್ಲಿ reach ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ, that is x2. Yes, so similarly 3 meter. Understood? So that is x2 minus x1. Final position minus initial position. Right? So similarly for the time, how we will write? Delta t is equal to t2 minus t1. Yes? So 11 o'clock minus 10 o'clock. How much? 1 o'clock. That you used to move from your home to college. Understood? Like this we will measure the magnitude of that quantity and the direction. Right? So direction means forward, backward, or else the upward, downwards. Yes? We will see now how it is. Just consider the example here. See, yesterday also we consider the one scale, right? So again you consider it. So scale you consider like this. And here it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6 and -7. So 0 होगा इस साइड हो रहे पॉजिटिव we know and left side बन रहे negative. Right? So here you just make the some points here. So here at P 5. Yes, this is the P point and this is the Q point. 3. Then it is the 7 is the R point. Then -4 it is the S point. So like a points are given. Just I am considering here, not exactly, just like a example I am considering here, right? So simply I given 5 as P, 3 as Q and 7 as R and here -4 as a S point. So now we are measuring the displacement. Yes. So the displacement here, displacement you consider and here distance you consider. Yes. So displacement now. The object displacement from O to P you consider. Yes. So object displacement from O to P. First one, right? Is so object displacement from O to P. So O to P object to displacement ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, right? So O to P, how we will consider? We know that like this, delta x is, so delta x is equal to x2 minus x1. Yes. So O ಅನ್ನೋದೇನ್ರಿ initial position, P ಅನ್ನೋದು final position. Yes. So x2 final position P ಇದೆ. So just take here P at what position it is now? 5 meter. Take it as 5. Yes. 5 meter only, right? 5 meter. Correct. So minus here x1 is 0 meter. So 5 meter ನಲ್ಲಿ 0 meter ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Of course it is 5 meter. Right? Same. So how we calculate the distance? Distance how we calculate? This is also from distance from O to P. So ಇದೇನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? Of course O to P, 0 to P ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Of course it is 5 meter. Yesterday I told you, no? O to P is how much? OP will be the 5 meter. Same? Correct? See here it is, we are considering plus 5 meter here. Why? We are moving in a forward direction. Forward ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ? ಮುಂದೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ನಾವು direction ಅನ್ನ. Yes, ಹೀಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, that means forward. ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗುವುದು. ಎಸ್, ಸೊ ನಾವೀಗ O2P ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್. P ಏನಿದೆ +5 minus x1 ಇಲ್ಲಿ 0 is 0. ಬಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮೈನಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲಾರ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ. ಎಸ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಎಸ್, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ? ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ direction. Yes, and minus means backward direction. Right. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅನ್ನ, so it is forward direction. So plus 5 meter answer is in the displacement. Ali only 5 meter because that is a scalar quantity, no direction. Here it is vector quantity. That's why we are considering the direction. Yes, that is forward direction. Positive means forward. Understood? Just you consider second one. Object displacement from P to Q. Yes, so P to Q ಈಗ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. So P is the initial position. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಓದಿದ್ದೀರಾ initial position and this Q is the final position. Yes, so how you will do? Delta x is equal to x2 minus x1. So x2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ final position. ಅದು ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಿ? Q. Yes, Q ಅನ್ನೋದು final position ಇದೆ. This is P ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ? x1, Q ಅಂದ್ರೆ x2. Yes, so x2 ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? Q 0 to Q ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 3 meter. You take here. Yes, then minus same, right? So P ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ರೀ? 5, right? So 5 you considered. So how you will get? 3 minus 5. How much? Minus 2 meter. That means backward direction. Negative means what? Backward direction. Yes, so positive means forward direction, negative means backward direction. Right? So now you are getting the backward direction. Right? So here in this, if you consider object distance from P to Q, so how much you are getting? P to Q is how much? 0 to P 5. Yes, 5. This is 0 to P OP plus, then here only you take first 0 to P you have to consider OP plus, again you are moving from P to Q. So P to Q, how much it will happen? O to P is how much? O to P is how much? 5. So just write 5 and P to Q 3. So total it will become 8 meter. Yes, distance ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಒಂದು O ದಿಂದ P ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? 5 meter. Then P ದಿಂದ Q ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೂವ್ ಆದ್ರಿ? 3 meters equal to 8 meter ಬಂತು. ಬಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಫೈನಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಫೈನಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ರಿ? Q ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರಿ 3, ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದ್ರಿ? 5. ಸೊ 3 minus 5 ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದ್ರಿ? -2 meter. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಎಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್, ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್. ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ 3 from O to S. Displacement from O to S. So O to S ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ? ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. So how much we will get? Minus 4 meter. Right? That is your displacement. Backward direction. Yes? ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ forward. ಹಿಂದೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ backward. Right? But ಅದೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತೀರಿ? O2s. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ backward. That is 4 meter. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಅಥವಾ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಸೈನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ನೋಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಸಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ, the distance is always positive, never be negative, because it is having the magnitude. Yes, so ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ನಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, but it will be the negative. Understood? Like this, distance and displacement is having the difference. Yes, slight difference. So we discussed displacement today. Yes, displacement is a vector quantity. It is having both the magnitude and also the direction, right? And SI unit of the this displacement, here only I will write SI unit is meter. Yes, it is also having the meter, right? So this is about the displacement. Don't confuse distance and displacement. Yes, that is different and it is different. Distance andre ಏನ್ರಿ? Only magnitude, because it is a scalar quantity. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು both magnitude ಮತ್ತು direction ಅನ್ನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ displacement ನಲ್ಲಿ. Yes, because it is a vector quantity.